Welcome to First Look at Tampa's Redevelopment. I'm Kathy Unruh. Today, want to furnish your office? We'll visit Corporate Interiors in downtown. Then it's off to the Pier House residential building in Channelside, perfect for young professionals. And we finish up here at the Anise Global Gastro Bar with a little food and drink, all coming up next. We are at Corporate Interiors on Franklin Street in downtown Tampa with Drew Marshall, the president. And we're going to talk about why you're here in just a moment. But first of all, let's talk about your business, which has a long history.
It does. We've been in business over 30 years. We were founded in St. Petersburg, and we've had a presence in Pinellas County for over 3 decades. This showroom here in Tampa is our 5th location. So my business partner Manny Buehler and I have grown the business aggressively over the last 5 years. We've long been in South Florida. We've had an office in Miami for about a decade, but we've opened offices in Jacksonville, Florida, in Columbia, South Carolina, and now this is our flagship showroom right here in downtown Tampa.
Why this location?
You know, we chose this location very deliberately. We could have placed our flagship showroom anywhere, but we are thrilled about the economic activity we see throughout the Tampa Bay region, and really very specifically in downtown Tampa. And we've only been in this location 2 months, but we can already see it. It's really exceeded our expectations so far. We just see a lot of businesses moving in, a lot of activity. We're thrilled with what our local government's doing to encourage businesses to grow and to relocate, and we believe this is absolutely the place for us to put our flagship showroom.
And when you say flagship showroom, what makes it the flagship? Is it the largest, the most products?
I think all of the above. It's the largest, it is the most premium, so we have a very high-end look and feel in this showroom. Some of our showrooms are more value-oriented. One thing that's benefited us as we've expanded from 2 to 5 locations during the recession is that we're very well diversified. So we have corporate clients, we have government clients, we have healthcare clients. We sell high-end furniture, which is what you see in this showroom, but we also have value furniture. Many of our other offices are more oriented toward a value market, but this is really a premium setting that you see here.
So as you searched the Tampa area, you said downtown is the best because? Finish the sentence. Is
the best because there's more activity here than anywhere else. You know, I have seen recently some statistics on the amount of activity, the amount of new build in downtown Tampa, and I think the stat that stands out is 153, if I remember correctly, floors of large building office space is currently under construction. So, you know, we see a lot of companies growing in the Tampa Bay region, but we see a lot of that activity centered right here in downtown Tampa.
And that's a lot of floors and offices that need furniture.
It sure is, and we'll provide it for them.
All right, thank you, Drew.
Thank you.
Manny Buehler is the CEO of Corporate Interiors, and why don't you tell us about your products, your furniture?
So we sell about 200 manufacturers, what we quote on our website, but really we focus on about 20 core brands. We have one proprietary brand. We are the Technion dealer for this region. And what that means is that we have a high-end design-driven brand, Technion, that allows us to get into most any project that is going on in the city or in the region.
So let's get really down to basics. I'm building an office out. I have a floor, an empty floor, shell. Can you go in and totally furnish that space?
Yeah, most definitely. So what we would do is we would have one of our licensed interior designers would lay out the space in a 3D AutoCAD. And we would go for the look. And the look would then translate into a dollar figure. Then the client's budget will factor in, and we could either value engineer it down or maybe give them more furniture if they want to spend more. And that blending of products is how we get the price point down. So we would, in a typical shell, probably put about 2 or 3 manufacturers in. Typically, companies would go for a high-end look for their high-profile spaces, maybe lobby areas, maybe executive offices, conference rooms, and then they'll go for more of a value play in the other areas, middle management and generally workers that are in cubicle settings.
So if companies can find this furniture in many places, which they can, and they can find many people to design their offices, why would they come to Corporate Interiors?
Well, we're a full-service contract furniture dealer. So what that means is we would work with them from the beginning of their project to the end. A lot of companies do not have facilities or interior designers on their staff. So we would use our staff to work with their team. So that's the value added on the front end. Then when we get into the actual procurement, you know, there's a lot that goes into customizing your furniture, anywhere from fabric selections to picking your finishes, and that whole process takes time. Sometimes it could take as much as a month. So that process is why they would come to us. We would hold their hand throughout the process. We would then procure their furniture. 6 to 8 weeks is the lead time to manufacture, and then ultimately the installation is the last but most critical component. If you don't install the furniture correct and pretty much deliver the product without scratches and the way the customer envisioned it, then the whole project fails. So we also have a lot of resources put on the back end.
What do you find goes into designing offices these days? What's the primary? Is it function? Is it comfort? Is it appearance? Is it optimization of space?
It's going to be a combination of all of those. You know, we're in unique times now where we have 3 generations of workers in an office space. We have older workers that are working longer. We have younger workers coming into the workforce, and we have, you know, middle-aged people that have been in the workforce for 10 or 15 years. All of them have different needs. So the overriding theme is collaborative spaces. You got to have spaces that allow each one of these generations to interact with each other, yet give them their own space to have their own comfort. So the biggest challenge for companies these days is how do you get all of these workers from different generations to blend together, and we offer those solutions.
That is a really interesting point. That's something I never would have thought of. And with different awarenesses of different technologies and different ethos that they bring to the job. So, and furniture plays into all of that.
Furniture plays into it, and there's a lot of research. We had a trade show a couple of weeks back, and the majority of the breakout sessions were on the workplace today and in the next 10 years. We have spaces in our showroom here that aren't for everybody. They're targeted toward a specific generation, and those generations are going to be the ones that are going to be, you know, working in the workforce for the next 20 years. So you have to cater to them.
Okay, and you are physically located at 511 North Franklin Street. And what are your days and hours?
We are Monday to Friday. 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. are the official hours, but you know, this space here lends itself to evening events. We have, most every week we have something going on in the evening, cocktails. We have customers of ours that want to use our boardroom and then host a party. So on those evenings, you know, up to 9, 10 o'clock. Another feature of this location specifically is we open it up to our partners. So companies or partners of ours that aren't necessarily having a furniture or a remodel project could come in here and use our space during the day. So it's open pretty much whenever they want.
Okay, thank you, Manny.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We are at the Pier House in the Channelside District with Kim Stewart, property manager. We're in a residential building. Tell us about it.
It's a wonderful, new, exciting development for the Channelside area. It's the first luxury apartment community in over 6 years, so there's been a huge demand for people coming and living in the area and already loving the area of Channelside.
Now, when we say luxury apartment building, tell us what differentiates this.
The interiors are really beautiful. We have an elongated tile throughout the living areas. There is granite countertops, stainless steel appliances. The bedrooms are very nice. We have large soaking tubs in the interiors, and there's patios, of course, on every single balcony, which is nice for people to be able to enjoy their views.
So who is your targeted resident? Who are you looking for?
We're looking for the sophisticated person that is working in the downtown market and wants to live downtown and enjoy everything that Channelside has to offer.
And as far as other amenities in the building besides the apartments?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's probably the best amenity package that I've seen of any developer. We have a very large pool that has a oversized sun deck overlooking it. There's a 2-story clubhouse for the residents to use. We also have a fitness center that's really nice, along with our motion room that people can do Pilates or yoga. And then we have a couples massage therapy room together, and there's a private dining room area along with a catering kitchen for people to use.
And right here in the lobby, there's 3 jars of candy and 1 jar of dog treats and a bucket of ice. So the minute you walk in the door.
That's it. We're very pet friendly. You know, we think that the residents here are just wonderful, so we try to keep them accommodated at all times.
So let's talk about square footage, what's available, and what the prices are.
Sure. Our prices range anywhere from about $11.95 up to about $2,300, and that $11.95 point starts with our studio apartments, and our 2 bedrooms are in the mid $1,200 range on square footage, and they go up as well, and there's some really larger floor plans with those on the property. So
this is rentals, purchases, both?
Only rentals. Only rentals, and there's been a big demand. We're already sitting at over 20% leased on the property, and we've only been open for about 30 days.
And is it like a minimum year lease? Is that how you work?
It is. It's a 1-year minimum lease. Now we will offer something slightly longer, around a 13 or 14 month lease as well.
And how's it going so far?
It's going great. We've had a really big demand for the property.
And your company is out of Miami. Why did you choose Tampa? Why did you choose Channelside?
I think we feel that in order to come into a good market, we develop in an area that already has some existing synergy going on, which the Channelside area does, and they want to bring a good product to the area to help contribute to the growth of Channelside.
So tell us precisely the location and the hours that somebody who's interested can come and visit.
We're located on the corner of Meridian and Cumberland, and the hours are Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, and on the weekends we're here from 10 to 5 on Saturday and 1 to 5 on Sunday.
All right, thank you and good luck.
Thank you, we appreciate it.
We are in the Anise Global Gastro Bar with Sing Hurt, the owner. Let's talk about the name first. How'd you come up with the name?
Well, we really love the symbol star anise. We think it's a really great bold flavor that we use in a lot of our cooking. We think it's a really great logo that we can use to showcase, you know, the different exotic ingredients that we have here. So that's why we chose the name.
And have you been in the restaurant business previously?
I have been doing the restaurant business for over 10 years now, my husband and I. So we just figured it would be a good thing for us to do, to open up a place of our own.
In Sky Point building, we should say. Why did you pick this location?
I mean, if you look at the view outside, we're right across the street from Curtis Dixon Park. It's just a perfect location. We're right next to the Stratus Center, so people can come to us before they go to the theater. We're right in the business district as well, so we can, you know, service the people that work downtown.
What kind of food?
We have a global bar menu. We also focus on craft cocktails and boutique wines and craft beers.
So when we say global bar menu, does that mean we can order from any different ethnicity around the world?
Well, we take bar food and then we do our own influences on it. And of course, we like the bold global flavors. So you'll see a lot of Southeast Asian influences, some South American as well. And you just get to pick from what we have. It's a rotating menu, so we keep it nice and interesting for you at all times.
So give me one example of what would be a normal bar food and what would be a global bar food.
Well, chicken wings. Everyone has chicken wings, but here at Anise we do red curry chicken wings, and they come with a really great yogurt, mint, cucumber dipping sauce. So that's the global flavors with the red curry and the coconut that's in that. We also, at bars, you can go and get sliders. We feature our stinky buns, which are steam buns that we split open and we fill with all different kinds of delicious combinations. Like we do kimchi in it with braised pork belly in it as well. So lots of different fun things.
And are you an entertainment spot as well as a restaurant?
Well, we have a DJ that plays on Saturday evenings. He goes on about 10 p.m. and then he'll play until 2 a.m. in the morning. And then of course we also have really great music that plays all the time. So you can come and relax and have a cocktail and enjoy your surroundings.
So you just gave us an idea that you're open late on the weekends, but what are your hours through the week?
Well, we're open until 1 o'clock, Sunday through Thursdays, and then Fridays and Saturdays, we're open until about 2 o'clock in the morning. We open for lunch every day starting at 11 o'clock. On Sundays and Saturdays, we feature a special brunch menu along with our regular lunch items as well.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for First Look at Tampa's redevelopment. Tune in next time as we take a look at the development activities that are reshaping Tampa on City of Tampa Television. Your city, your station.